Okay, this video is going to be very serious, but also very heartfelt and very reassuring for Christians. And I'm going to start out in 1 John 4, chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. And it says, "You are from God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. They are from the world, therefore they speak as from the world, and the world listens to them." Now, if you notice, a lot of times as a Christian, you may try and bring up the Bible before anybody asks anything, and a lot of people don't want to hear you. But if you tell a dirty joke, they'll jump on it quicker than anything, and they want to hear stuff like that. But another part in Matthew 15, 11 through 20, it says, "It is not what enters into the mouth that defiles the man, but what proceeds out of the mouth, this defiles the man." Then the disciples came and said to him, "Do you know that the Pharisees were offended when they heard this statement?" But he answered and said, "Every plant which my heavenly Father did not plant shall be uprooted. Let them alone, they are blind guides of the blind. And if a blind man guides a blind man, both will fall into the pit." Peter said to him, "Explain the parable to us." Jesus said, "Are you still lacking in understanding also? Do you not understand that everything that goes into the mouth passes into the stomach and is eliminated? But the things that proceed out of the mouth come from the heart, and those defile the man. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murders, adulterers, fornications, thefts, false witness, slanders. These are the things which defile the man, but to eat with unwashed hands does not defile the man." Now, our greatest weapon as a Christian is our example. If we go in with lewd jokes, if we go in with cursing and everything the way the world does, we are not setting the proper example. We have now become part of the world, not part of God and Jesus. And I've had many God and Jesus jokes told to me, and I don't mind a joke, but when you start offending the man who gave up his son for us, and you start offending the man who gave his life for us, then I have a problem. And I've had a lot of them told to me. Does it anger me? No. Do I feel sorry for the people who tell the jokes? Yes, because just like us, no matter who you are, at the end of this life, when we're in front of the judgment seat, every one of us is going to have to answer for everything that we've done in this life. And I would like to leave out of this life without meeting God and Him saying, "So, you told jokes on me and my son, and you treat us like a joke." That is not something that I am prepared to want to face. And I do feel bad for him, but I do keep in mind in Matthew 5, 10 through 12, and they've picked on me for being a Christian and everything, and I know that's why the jokes come and all that, is because a lot of folks have a problem with Christians nowadays. But what I was going to get to was in Matthew chapter 5, 10 through 12, it says, "Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you and persecute you and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." They persecuted and killed, the disciples. Now are any modern day Christians disciples? Or apostles, I mean? No, but we are disciples. And, we are facing the same backlash as the apostles. And, as long as we stay steadfast, we're guaranteed heaven, as long as we try and do what God says. And regardless of what people think of me, for being a Christian and everything, along with Matthew 5:10 through 12, if you look in Matthew 10:21 through 22, it says, "Brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. You will be hated by all because of my name, but it is the one who has endured to the end who will be saved." Another verse that I like that goes along with that is 2 Timothy, and it's chapter 4, verses 7 through 8. And it says, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the course, I have kept the faith. In the future there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have loved his appearing." Hopefully I've done good enough in my life to where when that time comes, I can be nothing but very happy about Judgment Day and being able to spend eternity in heaven. I hope and pray every day, and I try every day to do what I can do to follow the Bible to the best of my ability. And because I know, if I go by what I just read, that John 14 verse 3, he has been taken care of since he had said it in John chapter 14 verse 3, and I cannot wait to see it. And what it says is, "If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also." Now in verse 2 of chapter 14, "In my Father's house are many dwelling places. If it were not so, I would not have told you, for I go to prepare a place for you." I have no doubt, everything in me tells me that when he ascended and was never seen again till he's supposed to come back and take all of us Christians up, I have no doubt that what he said in verse 2, he has been taken care of since day one. And again, I hope and pray that I am doing what I should do, to where when this life is over, I have no more worries. And that's really all I have for this lesson. And I don't know when I'll be able to start my next lessons, because I'm working a lot of hours at work, but my next lessons are going to be the steps to follow for salvation. And I hope y'all can join me the next time. Have a good day. Bye.